Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to solve 5070/42 ATP paper of Cambridge O-level examination. This is basically paper 4. Without any further ado, let's get started. If in case you haven't checked out my 2019 winter paper, so I'll put the link over here. You can check it out. Alright, so the first question is, okay, it's better now. State the names of the apparatus shown. We have two apparatus shown. This is beaker, and A is beaker and B is measuring cylinder. That was a very easy question. Alright, next. A student uses this. I should minimize it. Right? A student uses the apparatus shown for two electrolysis experiments. Complete the table. So here we can see electrolyte, name of the product at the anode, and observations at the anode. And name of the product at the cathode and observation. So first let's do part A. First of all, we're gonna see the electrolyte. The electrolyte is concentrated aqueous potassium bromide. Alright, and these are carbon electrodes. Carbon electrodes are inert electrodes. They do not react and form some product. So if we look at this, here the product at anode is bromine. So the color of bromine is basically brown liquid. It's brown and it is liquid in state. So here we are gonna write brown liquid. Then name of the product at the cathode. If we look at the cathode over here, the observations are bubble of colorless gases. So for bubble of colorless gases, we all know, and it's like whenever you practice these types of questions, as many questions you will practice, you will be better at it, because wherever we see bubbles of colorless gases, most probably like 90% of chances are that over here hydrogen is gonna come, especially when they're talking about inert electrodes that are carbon electrodes or any other inert electrodes. Concentrated aqueous copper 2 chloride. Name of the product at anode, so we have chlorine, that is at the anode. And if we look at the observation, so observation is going to be bubbles of gases, and the color of the gas is going to be, green, yellowish green. But you're not supposed to write yellowish green. Either write yellow or green, because any one of them will do. So bubbles of gases, bubbles of green gases, for example, whatever you want to write. I recommend you not to write yellowish green or orangish yellow or something like that. That ish thing, do not add that. I don't think so. It might be appreciated a lot. Just go for one color. Name of the product at the cathode. Copper. This is mentioned, and copper is basically solid, and we will see solid at the cathode. And if you want to write the color of solid, so it's going to be pink solid. Part B, give a test and observation to identify chlorine gas. So if you look at the chlorine gas, first of all, over here, chlorine gas is basically, if we have to test it, we are supposed to use a damp litmus paper. Alright, and the observation that we will see is it is going to bleach it and it will become white. So this is the observation. If you do this question correctly, you are gonna get 6 marks, and this is guaranteed 6 marks, because all you have to do is write the correct answer without any explanation. So make sure you're very good at these sort of questions in which you're supposed to write one word or small amount of information you have to provide, to the point information. In this way you can get better marks, and that is for it. However, some questions require explanation, like experiments. In that you are most likely to lose marks, because no matter how much you try to remember everything, you have 80% chances that you might miss any part of the experiment or any detail of the experiment or any such part of the experiment that you feel it is important, that you feel is unimportant, and examiner says that it is important. So for in these cases you might 80% get 1 or 2 marks less, even if you think that you're done with it, you have done it correctly. So make sure that these questions are done by you like flawless. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon.